Happy to be joined by the heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic, who will be fighting Daniel Cormier at UFC 252. Stipe, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I got to ask about the hair right off the bat. I know that's a bit of a new look. Was that your wife's or your own decision to do that look?
No joke. It was my decision.
Nice. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. I don't know what the haters are saying online, but last time we spoke, I know you mentioned that obviously you weren't able to train properly, and I know the gyms were closed. When did you actually get back in the gym, and when did things start opening up for you?
Probably a few weeks after, I signed. It still hasn't been great. Still been trying to, workouts, get workouts in. We've been doing great. My coach, I have amazing coaches. We figured everything out. It's been great. The times is tough, but, there's always, if there's a will, there's a way.
Who designed that background for you, by the way? That looks really cool with all the belts.
Oh, actually, it came with the house. When I bought the house, it was my man cave, and it was already up. So I just kind of, I just need one more. It's gonna be up there.
Good. You got to get a bonus there for the realtor. I think that looks really good. But we talked about camp there. Was this the right amount of time to train for this fight, or would you have liked to have fought a little bit later?
I was trying to push later, but it is what it is. Like I said, I have great coaches and teammates, and we got the job done. We'll be good.
Excellent. And I got to ask about the eye. I know it sounds like everything's A-okay, but everything good in that department?
Yeah, man. I just, I had a torn retina. I had to heal it up. That's why, I didn't come back right away because I was letting that heal. Getting older, so everything takes time. But I'm good now. No problems. So knock on wood. So.
Excellent. Where do you feel like you've improved since the last time we saw you? It's going to be about a year since you stepped in the cage. Is there anything in particular during your training that you noticed that maybe you're looking to showcase in this fight?
No, I think we improved everything, every aspect of the game. Me and my coaches, when I come in, regardless what we're working on, so our game planning and just, different things, something new, then we try it, if it works, if it doesn't, then we try something else, but, always working and getting better.
And this is the first time you fought someone 3 times. Does the preparation get a bit easier just because you know what to expect with him, or is it more difficult because now you're having to find little angles of where, he might be weak in this fight?
I don't think it gets easier. Training camp sucks.
Right. Yeah.
Beat up, but I definitely, I think it does help a little bit, just because your game plan is kind of alter a little bit here and there, but at the same time, you work on your weaknesses and what you did wrong and how you make that better.
And are you actually in the gym for training camp, or do you have to train at home? I know when we talked last time, you said you didn't have anywhere to train at home, so I imagine it's at the gym or at least somewhere close to it.
I'm training at the gym like twice a week, so it's better than you just use a cage. But I do a lot of stuff at home, and it is what it is. We made it work.
Yes, you certainly have. Now, as far as work, your day job with the firefighting, is that tapered off leading up to fight time, or are you still going in and doing shifts?
No, my last shift was on the 1st, so I just stay away now, quarantining, kind of make sure no bumps in the road. Absolutely.
Who have been some of your main training partners for this camp? Because I know with COVID, you got to keep it in smaller groups just to be safe and everything.
Yeah, I got Jeff Hughes, UFC heavyweight, and man light heavyweight Alexa. So they've been helping me out. We trained together for years now, so it's been great. Alexa lives right down the street from me. Jeff a little further away, but not far. But it's just been great. So they're great guys. I'm very lucky to have them as friends, not only teammates though, but friends.
And 2 super nice guys as well. Is Alexa going to get a fight booked here soon? Because I know we've been dying to see him back in the octagon.
We'll see. I love that kid. He's funny. He's just whatever. He just goes with the flow. But I think so. I think both of them have a fight here soon. No question.
He's kind of like your protege in a way. I know he really looks up to you. You guys get along really well. Is that kind of cool? Just sort of seeing like a passing of the guard through his career, just seeing, what he's been able to do to get to the UFC?
No, it's like smoke and mirrors. I'm real selfish. I don't want nothing.
Now it comes out, the honesty. No, I like that. That's good.
He's amazing. He's very intelligent with his fighting. He does a lot of smart things. He has good IQ of stuff, and I'm very same with Jeff Hughes though. He's the same way too. He's definitely grown. He's definitely gotten better. He's had some bad breaks here in the last couple of fights, but I'm telling you, he's a really, really good fighter.
That's excellent. As far as your cornerman for this fight, is that going to change at all with COVID? Are you limited, or do you get the same amount of people you're normally used to having?
Same amount of people. We all got tested before, so hopefully there's like I said, no bumps in the road, and we all go and have a good time.
And we talked about it there. I know you didn't really get to train before when everything was closed. When you went back into training camp, was it more difficult just because you weren't used to getting that much training in, or did you find it was pretty seamless, going back in the gym? Because your job as a firefighter is pretty demanding anyways, physically.
Yeah, no, I think it worked out well. I think my coaches did it right. We started, we didn't jump right in and gun ho. Yeah, we went hard, but we graduated, little by little by little by little, and just finally got to that point. So we started off slow, and then we caught up. We just wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing too much and injure myself or I couldn't fight.
How do you see the fight playing out? It's a very interesting matchup. You guys have fought twice already. I know you don't like making predictions, but how do you envision the fight playing out?
Me winning, you see the belt wrapped around waist to your hand, so my hand raised, just per usual.
That doesn't matter. It's just you're going to go out there and get it done. Doesn't matter. Like, are you expecting it to go the distance potentially just because of the fact you guys have fought twice already?
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm prepared for anything. If it goes decision, if I get a submission, if I get a knockout, even better. A quicker night's a better night for me. But listen, whatever happens. I'm getting a win though, no matter what.
I've sort of heard through the media. You said that regardless of the outcome of this fight, you're probably not going to retire, right? You plan to continue fighting?
Yeah, man. As long as I'm having fun, that's the name of the game. As long as I'm having fun, I feel good. I'll definitely listen to my body more as I get older, and I've been helping a lot. Like I said, I have amazing coaches, and we listen to each other, we talk to each other, we just don't caveman train. We really we've done well this camp. For everything that's been thrown at us, we've been done well. Has
this been a fun camp for you, even with all the challenges and everything?
It's been crazy fun. I'm always having fun. I'm always joking around, but man, no joke. It's been a lot of fun. I think more too because the one thing I never wanted to do was have a gym in my house, and of course now, like my last house, I had a massive 3,000 square foot barn, heated. It was awesome. And then I moved, and now I'm like, God dang, I could have put a cage in there, But now I'm training my basement, and it's big. I'm not ungrateful. I'm very grateful for it. So, definitely we get some good rounds in there, and it's been fun. I get to see my daughter more, hang out with her. She gets to watch practice. I have a pool, so she doesn't come to the pool with me. I'm working out. She's always like, Dada, going crazy at me, and I love every second of it. It's been a lot of fun. I think it's just been real intimate with a bunch of guys and a couple of fighters. We just kind of just do our thing, and just we have no restrictions. We just train when we want. We don't start on time. Whenever we get ready to go, we go, and we just have fun.
Okay, a couple of rapid fire questions before we go. Do you think you'll fight Jon Jones at some point? It seems like he wants to go to heavyweight now, and there's been rumors about you guys fighting. Do you think that fight will happen in your career?
Yeah, it's the UFC. I'll fight anyone.
Oh, no, of course. Obviously, I know you'd want to fight him, and he does as well, too. How do you think that fight would play out? Because that's such an interesting style matchup with Jones being a really tall light heavyweight, and him coming up, I think he'd fit in perfectly at heavyweight.
Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely think, I would be a great fight for him, and I think I'd walk out the winner. I know I would walk out, just because, I think he's, it's a different weight class, and I think I do well. I know I do well.
I think most people know you're the best heavyweight of all time with your title defense record. But if you beat Cormier and you avenge that loss now 2 times now, does that solidify you as the best heavyweight of all time in your opinion?
Yeah, why not, right? Everyone else is saying it.
Where do you put Fedor Emelianenko? I know you're a fan of the sport. Back when he was, ruling Pride, he was considered the best ever. Where do you put him in that list? Because he's obviously, I think he gets overlooked a lot.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the top guys too. He's an amazing fighter, and I think like I said, it's whoever's opinion. You have a different opinion than I would about different fighters too. So it's never going to be the same.
And last question, got to ask, how are the Browns going to do this season? We got some COVID people opting out and everything. Are you confident in their season?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think these guys they're hungry, and hopefully listen, I'm not saying Super Bowl or anything like that, but I just want them to be over 500. I think last year was just a tough year. I think we did some not smart things and play calling, but listen, it is what it is, and I think now the new coach is awesome. He's actually he's very, 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 very I never want to say interesting, just the way his mindset. You can just see when you talk to him, you can just see what he's thinking. You're like, man, that guy's got he's got a mind, you can tell he wants to win, he wants to shut people up. I love it. Perfect fit.
And I love this interview, Stipe. Thanks so much for the time, and best of luck on August 15th.
No problem. Thank you for having me.